Ever wondered why money seems to control every aspect of your life? It sounds ridiculous, right? But here's the hidden truth. Money shapes your choices, your freedom, and even your happiness far more than you might realize. We live in a world where financial decisions influence almost every move we make. Whether you're aware of it or not, money can dictate your career, your relationships, and your overall sense of well-being. Today, we're diving deep into the reasons why money controls your life and the hidden truths you need to understand to take back control and build a future of financial freedom. 1. The illusion of financial freedom. Let me ask you something tough. Do you really feel financially free? Earning a high income or having a hefty bank account might seem like it guarantees freedom, but is that really the case? According to a 2023 report, nearly half of U.S. adults have less than 3 months' worth of expenses saved up. And here's the kicker. 49% of Americans can't even scrape together $1,000 for an emergency. These aren't just numbers. They represent millions of people who, despite possibly earning well, are living paycheck to paycheck, constantly on the edge of financial insecurity. But why does this matter? The illusion of financial freedom can be dangerous. It gives you a false sense of security. You might feel like you've got it all under control because you're affording that comfortable lifestyle. But here's the harsh reality. Without proper savings and a solid financial plan, that freedom is nothing but a house of cards. The moment an unexpected expense comes your way, the whole thing can come crashing down. So, whether you're pulling in 6 figures or just starting out, if you're not managing your money wisely, you could be just one bill away from trouble. Recognizing this illusion is the first step toward achieving real financial freedom. And trust me, it takes more than just a fat paycheck. It requires smart money management and a forward-thinking strategy. Now, let's dive into a challenge that many people face. 2. Financial dependency. Have you ever felt trapped in a job because you couldn't afford to quit? That's financial dependency in action, and it's more common than you might think. According to recent data, 34% of Americans are currently in a financial crisis or struggling just to meet their basic needs. Even more alarming, 42% of people have difficulty affording essentials like food. This highlights just how deeply ingrained financial dependency can be. But let's get this clear first. Financial dependency doesn't just limit your career choices, it limits your potential. When you rely on a single income source, you're handing over significant control to your employer and your circumstances. Imagine this. You're stuck in a job you dislike, but you can't leave because your entire financial stability hinges on that paycheck. It's a suffocating feeling, and it's exactly why breaking free is crucial. The good news? There's a way out. Diversifying your income streams, whether it's through side hustles, investments, or passive income opportunities, can help you regain control over your financial future. By reducing your dependency on a single source of income, you're not just securing your financial stability, you're also giving yourself the freedom to make choices that truly align with your passions and goals. Let's shift gears and talk about something that often goes unspoken. 3. The emotional impact of money. Money isn't just a number on a screen. It's intricately tied to our emotions and mental well-being. Did you know that nearly half of Americans, 49% to be exact, report that financial stress has negatively impacted their mental health? And it doesn't stop there. 2 out of 5 people have experienced anxiety attacks triggered by financial worries. The emotional toll of money is very real, and it's incredibly heavy. But why does this happen? When money dictates your life, it creates an ever-present undercurrent of fear and insecurity. You start to worry constantly about what could go wrong. Losing your job, facing unexpected expenses, or not having enough saved for the future. This financial stress seeps into every corner of your life, affecting not just your finances, but also your health, your relationships, and your overall well-being. Chronic financial stress can lead to severe health issues like heart disease, high blood pressure, and depression, creating a vicious cycle that's difficult to break. Recognizing the emotional impact of financial stress is the crucial first step in mitigating its effects. By understanding how deeply money affects your emotions, you can begin to take proactive steps toward better financial health and, in turn, better mental and physical well-being. Now, let's talk about something that's all too common in today's world. 4. The social pressure of wealth and status. We live in a society where wealth is often seen as the ultimate measure of success. The pressure to keep up with the latest trends, drive luxury cars, and live in lavish homes is relentless. But here's the hidden truth. This pressure can quickly spiral into financial strain and an endless cycle of debt. In 2023, nearly 40% of Americans relied on credit cards just to cover basic monthly expenses, with many feeling the need to spend beyond their means simply to maintain appearances. Sounds absurd, right? But the reality is clear. The pressure to conform to societal expectations often leads to financial decisions that prioritize status over stability. You might feel the need to buy that flashy car you can't really afford because it's what your peers expect, or to move into a neighborhood that stretches your budget too thin just to keep up with the Joneses. The consequence? Consumer debt is on the rise, hitting a staggering $14.9 trillion in 2023, and many find themselves trapped by the very lifestyle they thought would bring them happiness. So, how do you break free? It starts with a mindset shift, one that values personal fulfillment and financial security over superficial status symbols. When you focus on what truly matters to you rather than what society says you should value, you can escape the cycle of debt and build a life that's rich in meaning, not just money. 5. How money impacts relationships and happiness. It's no secret that money is a leading cause of conflict in relationships. But did you know that financial disagreements are actually the top predictor of divorce? A recent study found that these financial clashes outweigh even other common marital issues. On top of that, nearly half of Americans report that financial stress has negatively affected their relationships, leading to increased tension and dissatisfaction. But why is this so important? When money starts to control your life, it's not just your financial health that takes a hit, your relationships do too. Constant arguments over spending, saving, and financial priorities can chip away at trust and intimacy between partners, creating a rift that's difficult to bridge. On the flip side, couples who engage in joint financial planning tend to report higher levels of relationship satisfaction. This shows that open communication and shared financial goals are key to maintaining strong, healthy relationships. So, what's the bottom line? By managing your money wisely, you're not only securing your financial future, you're also protecting your relationships and overall happiness. When you and your partner are on the same page financially, it paves the way for a more harmonious and fulfilling relationship. 6. Building wealth and financial freedom. So, how do you take back control from money and start living life on your own terms? The solution lies in 3 critical steps: prioritizing money management, building wealth, and achieving financial freedom. But here's the reality. Only 18% of Americans feel confident about their retirement savings, and the majority are alarmingly unprepared for the future. But let's get this straight. Building wealth isn't just about earning more. It's about making smarter financial choices that align with your long-term goals. Take the financial independence, retire early movement as an example. Participants in this movement save up to 50% of their income, in stark contrast to the average American savings rate of just 7.5%. This isn't just about cutting back, it's about aggressive saving and investing with a purpose. The goal? To build wealth and achieve financial freedom much earlier than traditional retirement plans suggest. Strategic financial planning is your path to regaining control over your financial future. It's about taking deliberate steps today to ensure that you're not just reacting to financial pressures, but proactively shaping the life you want to live. Start focusing on your financial goals now, and you'll find yourself not just surviving, but thriving on your own terms. 7. The hidden costs of chasing wealth. Chasing wealth might seem like the ultimate goal, but it's important to recognize the hidden costs that can come with it. According to research from the Harvard Business Review, individuals who prioritize accumulating wealth often experience lower levels of life satisfaction and overall well-being. In addition, a staggering 55% of American workers report clocking in more than 40 hours a week. This relentless pursuit often leads to burnout and a poor work-life balance. But wealth isn't the end-all, be-all. When the drive to accumulate more leads to longer working hours, heightened stress, and neglect of personal relationships, the costs can quickly outweigh the benefits. It's a trap that many fall into, sacrificing health, happiness, and personal fulfillment in the name of financial success. So, how do you avoid these hidden costs? The key is to find balance. It's crucial to set realistic financial goals that allow you to achieve financial security without sacrificing what truly matters in life. Focus on building a life that's not just prosperous, but also fulfilling, one where your pursuit of wealth aligns with your values, health, and happiness. By doing so, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor without paying the high price of burnout and dissatisfaction. Now, let's talk about a strategy that's crucial for financial security. 8. Creating multiple income streams. Surprisingly, only 45% of Americans have a side hustle, and of those, 60% earn less than $500 per month. While having multiple income streams is undeniably beneficial, it often requires significant effort and careful planning to make them truly substantial. Here's why this is so important. Relying on a single income source is risky. If you lose your job or experience a sudden reduction in income, your entire financial stability can be jeopardized in an instant. That's where creating multiple income streams comes in. Whether it's through side gigs, smart investments, or passive income opportunities, diversifying your income helps you spread the risk and bolster your financial resilience. But let's get this clear. Diversifying isn't just about having a backup plan, it's about creating a solid foundation for long-term financial growth. For instance, while only 55% of Americans invest in the stock market, those who do are tapping into a powerful wealth-building tool. By spreading your investments across different areas, you're not just protecting yourself from financial instability, you're also opening up more opportunities to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket. By diversifying your income and investments, you're not only securing your financial future, but also creating pathways to greater financial success. 9. Shifting your mindset from short-term gains to long-term goals. One of the biggest challenges to achieving financial freedom is shifting your focus from short-term gratification to long-term financial stability. Right now, only 24% of millennials have basic financial literacy, which severely impacts their ability to plan effectively for the future. This lack of financial education often leads to poor decision-making, such as accumulating high credit card debt or neglecting to save adequately for retirement. But let's get this straight. The path to financial freedom begins with a mindset shift. Instead of chasing immediate rewards, it's crucial to start thinking about the long-term impact of every financial decision you make. Consider this: the average American saves just 7.5% of their income, which is far below what experts recommend for long-term security. This low savings rate is a clear indicator that many are prioritizing short-term desires over long-term financial health. So, what's the solution? It's about increasing your savings rate and putting long-term goals front and center. By focusing on sustainable wealth-building strategies, you can significantly improve your financial outlook and build a future that's secure and prosperous. Remember, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about creating lasting financial stability that grows over time. 10. Living life on your terms. At the end of the day, financial freedom is about so much more than just accumulating wealth. It's about living a life that truly reflects your values and passions. According to the World Happiness Report, countries with higher levels of financial security consistently report higher overall happiness. This highlights the strong connection between financial stability and life satisfaction. Financial freedom isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about the choices those numbers allow you to make. It's about having the freedom to pursue what genuinely matters to you, whether that's starting a passion project, spending quality time with loved ones, or exploring the world. The true essence of financial freedom lies in creating a life that's free from the constant pressure of financial worries. By focusing on building wealth, managing your money wisely, and making informed long-term financial decisions, you can design a life that's not just financially secure, but also rich in fulfillment and joy. Remember, financial freedom is about more than having money. It's about having the power to live life on your own terms. So, here's the bottom line. Money controls more of your life than you might realize, but it doesn't have to. By understanding the ways it influences your decisions, emotions, and relationships, you can start to regain control. The journey toward financial freedom isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about consistently making smarter financial choices, building wealth over time, and shifting your mindset from short-term gains to long-term security. Start today by taking small, actionable steps toward your financial goals. and watch as you gradually build the life you've always envisioned. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on financial freedom and wealth-building strategies. And we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and here's to a future where you control your money, not the other way around.